sweet. Let's bring it on. Let's start this with a lot of energy. ना तो कारवां की तलाश है, ना ही हम सफर की तलाश है. क्या लाइन है? क्या लगता है इसका मतलब क्या हो सकता है? I think this is the best song. This is my favorite song in Dhurandhar. ना तो कारवां की तलाश है, ना हम सफर की तलाश है. Let's start, everyone. Yeah. Let's. Very important day. Let's start. किधर गया? Yo. If I'm audible and if I'm visible, please type in the chat box. HB, Hari Bol, or LIB, life is beautiful. नहीं होगी तभी भी. LIB. Happy to see you everyone with a lot of energy. चलिए शुरू करते हैं. Beautiful. Let's start, everyone. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful evening. बड़ा महत्वपूर्ण दिवस है आज. Okay, let's start. Yeah. Side by side gallery. Fantastic. Okay. If I'm audible properly, fantastic. Let's do this. Yeah. Okay, fantastic. Let's start, everyone. Very good evening. ना तो हम सफर की तलाश है, ना तो कारवां की तलाश है. ठीक है, बड़ा बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल सॉन्ग. It's about I'm not. The song says, not necessarily I have to have people or I have to move in herds. I have my own path. Right? My destination is decided. I got to focus on my own path. So, ना हम सफर कोई साथ में हो या बहुत लोग हो, मैं अकेला निकल पड़ा हूँ इस जिंदगी के सफर पे. और हे जो डेस्टिनेशन है वहां मैं चलूंगा अपने अकेले. एकला चलो रे. बहुत ही खूबसूरत गाना है. So today हम why we have gathered. Let's understand this. We are yes. हर हर महादेव. हरे कृष्णा. बिस्मिल्लाह रहमान रहीम. आमीन. सब भगवान के नाम लेते हुए स्टार्ट करते हैं. चलिए. So my dear friend, very important. Yesterday I have put a poll, which was like, which is one of the biggest concerns in your life right now? Okay, so let me just read it. So there were options. The question was, what is the biggest concern in your life right now? The number one option was mental health affected even when outside world is fine. So people voted for that. Do you have financial issues, which is the biggest concern? That was the option. Relationship issues with loved ones, that was one of the options. Office politics में उसके वजह से बहुत दिमाग खराब हो रहा है, that was one of the option. Physical health deteriorating, तबीयत खराब है, सेहत खराब है, is that the biggest concern? Are you stuck in your career? Is that the biggest concern? तो सबका उत्तर, सबसे ज्यादा वोट्स आए हैं मेंटल हेल्थ अफेक्टेड इवन व्हेन आउटसाइड वर्ल्ड इज फाइन. बाहर की दुनिया में बहुत खूबसूरत सारी चीज चल रही है, लेकिन ये जो हमारा कमबख्त दिल है, कमबख्त मन है, इट इज क्रिएटिंग इरैशनल थॉट्स. बेवजह के विचार क्रिएट कर रहा है और बड़ा तंग कर रहा है. उसके वजह से ओवर थिंकिंग, एंजाइटी, स्ट्रेस सब हो रहा है. या फिजिकल हेल्थ अफेक्टेड, आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड. So my dear friend, I thought let's do something for everyone. So I have come up with a beautiful solution. So how many of you are ready to know this solution? And this solution is something we are going to do it together. ऐसा नहीं है solution दिया, प्रियंका जी अपना कर रही है, स्वाति जी अपना कर रहे हैं, पवन जी अपने नहीं, वी हैव टू डू इट टुगेदर, वी गॉट टू हेल्प ईच अदर. अगर अकेला ही कर लिया होता तो हमने तो कब का कर लिया होता. ठीक है, वी नीड ईच अदर सपोर्ट, वी नीड ईच अदर टू मोटिवेट ईच अदर. ठीक है, तो फिलहाल तो हमें कारवा की जरूरत है, बाद में फिर हम अकेले एकला चलो करेंगे. ठीक है, रेडी? प्रियंका सिंह रेडी. अथर्वा, गुड इवनिंग. फैंटास्टिक. लेट्स डू दिस एवरीवन. So let's understand this. So today, how many of you have seen this film? Quickly, Dhurandhar. If you have watched the film Dhurandhar, just type W, or if you did not watch, just type DN. DN मतलब did not watch. ठीक है, निरोशा ने देख लिया, अथर्व ने did not watch. राजेश जी बोले यार मैं तो फर्स्ट डे फर्स्ट शो गया. स्वप्निल जो watched. Okay, Gaurav Singh watched. Nihal did not watched. Okay, iPhone, I think that is Neeta ji, did not watched. Pavan watched. Okay, lot of people watched. Saurabh Karawale watched. Okay, love you brother. Okay, so a lot of Shrey watched. Saurabh Karawale, D1 and D2 दोनों देख लिए मैंने तो. ठीक है, आप पूछो ही नहीं सर कौन से. So how many of you think you watched the film? You saw every character in the film, especially if you look at the character of Ranveer Singh, Hamza. How many of you think it is he could not have been that character, he could not have lived that life, that challenging times as a spy in Pakistan if he wasn't mentally strong. He had to be mentally strong in order to infiltrate the Pakistani underworld and overall army. How many of you think being mentally strong was the number one criteria for him to enter? How many of you agree? If you agree, type A. If you do not agree, you said that is not the number one criteria. There could be others. But if you think number one criteria कि भाई he had to be mentally strong, right? नहीं mentally weak होता कुछ नहीं है. Mentally strong होना, right? Okay, Rajesh ji, I agree. Gaurav, Atharva, Nirosha, Swathi saying agree. Number one criteria for anybody who's serving the country, okay, in any area, military, navy, air force, if you're a spy, if you're a deep-rooted spy, or if you even go for 2 years or 5 years, mentally strong होना सबसे महत्वपूर्ण is number one priority. They do not, even if you're how smart you are, doesn't matter. Mentally strong is the number one priority. Mentally strong, powerful. How many of you think, what if, you all must be wondering, what if I could also become that mentally strong? Because his challenges were so difficult. Pakistan में गए, ठीक है, वहाँ का पूरा, you got to infiltrate the entire, the political, the criminal, the every area. Kitne challenges, how many challenges, the intensity of the challenges, number of challenges was so much. But you do not have so many challenges, but you also have yours. How many of you feel कि यार काश मैं भी उतना mentally strong हो जाऊँ? How many of you think that I want to be as mentally strong as any Indian soldier that is serving the country? And you have that aspiration. I want to be that mentally strong. If you have that aspiration, just type I in the chat box or me in the chat box. Preeti ji is saying, why not me? Atharva is saying me, right? Maybe that iPhone is Anita ji is saying me, Nirosha is saying, Priyanka is saying, Atharva is saying, Swati is saying. Because you all are aware. What is this anxiety? Huh? Ranveer Singh, that Hamza character, wouldn't have felt that anxiety. Any moment if he's caught, it's gone, right? You got to be mentally strong. So we all feel that we should also have that, we should be all mentally strong like that character, or for that reason, like any soldier that is serving our country. Fantastic. Now, what do you think? कौन सा meditation कर लिया? कौन से meditations क्या करते हैं ये लोग जो who become the army, who get into the army or serve the country? How do they become so mentally strong? What do you think? Give me a random answer. Because you also aspire, and they have done it. What you want, they have achieved it, and that's why they can do such dangerous operations. What do you think? ऐसा क्या, कौन सी जड़ी बूटी खाते हैं? Will power, okay? Will power, yes. Saurav is saying will power है. और क्या लगता है? ऐसा क्या है? Control on self-emotion techniques they have. Okay, they have the techniques. Control है, emotion techniques है. Because उनके पास spirit है, उनके पास रूह है. कुछ भी कर जाने के लिए अपने देश के लिए, वो पागलपन, वो जुनून है, स्पिरिट है. नाइस, नाइस, दैट इज गौरव सिंह सेड. नीताजी कह रहे कीप देमसेल्व्स आउट देयर एंड फेसिंग फियर एंड लव डिस्कम्फर्ट. ओके, वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. दे आर पुटिंग देमसेल्व्स. ठीक है, चलो एक्शन ले ले. कंट्रोल ओवर इमोशंस, अपनी भावनाओं पे कंट्रोल. ओके, फैंटास्टिक. प्रेजेंट मोमेंट, अथर्व कह रहा है वो पुरुष उस क्षण में रहते हैं, उस मोमेंट में रहते हैं. वेरी ट्रू. द सोल्जर्स लिव इन द प्रेजेंट, दे डोंट थिंक पास्ट एंड फ्यूचर. गोल विद इमोशनल इंटेंसिटी. प्रीति जी इज ऑल्सो ब्यूटिफुल. शी इज सेइंग उनका गोल होता है और उसमें इमोशन होता है, देश के लिए कुछ कर जाना है, राइट? सो दे हैव अ गोल टू डू समथिंग विच इज beyond them. Very interesting. Nice, nice, nice. All the answers are beautiful. But how to do this? Detachment. Oh, detachment. Nirusha is saying detachment. ठीक है, हम में अलग है, वो अलग है, थोड़ा अंतर रखो. ठीक है, fantastic detachment. But determination. Swati is saying determination. एक बार था, एक बार मैंने कमिटमेंट कर ली तो मैं किसी की नहीं सुनता. That became Dharmendra. Anyway, which way? Determination, commitment. Okay, fantastic. Okay, but how do you get all this? Doing hard discipline, military training, control of breath, maybe. Pavan is saying the last scene in Dhurandhar 2, you see, right? He's sitting under the water. So, my dear friend, yes, yeah, wonderful. My dear friend, how do you all are correct. We all know this. सबको पता है, लेकिन कोई प्रोसेस है उसको करने का. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, टू गेट दैट डिटर्मिनेशन अकॉर्डिंग टू स्वाति, टू गेट दैट डिटैचमेंट अकॉर्डिंग टू निरोशा, यू नो, टू हैव दैट गोल विद इमोशनल इंटेंसिटी. व्हाट इज द प्रैक्टिकल वे? मतलब यार ये करो और वो हो सकेगा. देयर हैज टू बी अ वे ना. आई मीन, इफ यू वांट टू क्रिएट वाटर, देयर हैज टू बी 2 एटम्स ऑफ हाइड्रोजन एंड 1 एटम ऑफ ऑक्सीजन. ठीक है, पानी उबलना है तो उसको कुछ आंच पे रखो, गर्म होगा. हर चीज के लिए कोई प्रोसेस है. What is the process? Yeah. Face fear every day and balance. Okay. Yeah. How to win present moment? How to have control over emotions? What is the process for that? Willpower कैसे build करे? What is the process? Meditation करो, self control करो, be an observer of thoughts, respond, not react. Absolutely true. But what is the process? My dear friend, the process I'm going to tell you. The process I'm going to tell you, we're going to discover it together. And this process, if you follow, to do Sadosh meditation every day without fail, awareness. Okay? Nice. But that is also true. But what is the process? We know that we have to do meditation. We know we have to have self-control. But how many of you think the problem is not knowing the answers, but actually doing it? How many of you think you know the answers, but करना मुश्किल है? Right? Just type me. I know Sadhu sir की meditation करो, you know, you should have control over your emotions. Okay, everything I know, but can't do or not able to do it. पता होना और उसको करना, जमीन आसमान का फर्क है. ठीक है? Yeah, Priyanka is saying me, Rajesh is saying me, Gaurav is saying me, iPhone, yeah, Atharva, Poonam saying me. So my dear friend, what I really think is this. Let me just put this very straight and simple. The only thing, the way to get this thing done, हम सबको पता है उत्तर, लेकिन प्रोसेस नहीं पता है. क्या करें? एक तो प्रोसेस, एग्जैक्ट स्टेप बाय स्टेप प्रोसेस नहीं पता है, number 1. And number 2, even if we get to know it, we're not able to do it. Right? How to do it? And how can we get that mentally strong attitude like a soldier? One of the answer, my friend, is very close, which we are going to explore today, and we are going to do it together. Today I'm going to tell you a process using which we can be as mentally strong as any Indian soldier. Okay? And the answer, how the process, the word is, as in the beginning, Preeti ji said, discipline. ठीक है? Discipline is something. They do not go on Himalayan mountains और कोई अलग तरीके का meditation करते हैं वगैरह वगैरह. One of the basic things, even to go underwater and to stay there for a long time, before that you need certain level of discipline. जिंदगी में discipline आ जाएगा. If there is discipline in life, we can master the mind. Meditations, everything comes very later. Initially is discipline. Discipline matlab kya? You have decided something and you do it. The mind will say नहीं नहीं ये film देखो, वो YouTube video देखो, Instagram reel देखो. But if you have decided and if you do it, then the mind feels कि यार मेरा तो कोई सुन नहीं रहा है. Then you control the mind. And that is through discipline. Discipline is deciding what you have done and doing it. But even if you go beyond, even if you try to drill, what is actually discipline? Discipline. How many of you want to know, sir? Just tell very short mein. What are those two things? Or tell me one thing that can bring discipline in me. One simple thing. Just type me in the chat box. If you want to know that one simple thing if I do, I'll bring discipline in my life. And if I bring discipline, my mind will be in my control. If you bring your mind in your control, your thoughts in your control. If you bring your thoughts in your control, your emotions are in your control. And if your emotions in your control, you're mentally strong, my friend. You have to do that one goddamn thing. Okay? And rest all the issues will be get solved. To do something whether you're willing it or not. Absolutely. Shruti is true. But how to do it? My dear friend, that one thing, the biggest thing any soldier does, anybody who's mentally strong, or anybody who by nature is happy and joyful, the first discipline thing, the first thing that one does is to get his mind to discipline is, guess everyone, what is that one thing? And that one thing will, number one, will help you to make your mind strong. Number two, most of your physical issues will get resolved. Number three, you will be able to conquer your financial issues, your relationship issues. You will be able to conquer your office politics. A lot of things can work. That one thing if you do. Okay. Let's explore. Stay calm. Swati saying wake up soon is to start taking first step. Yeah. My dear friend, the first place to get to have discipline, to master our mind, okay, is, my dear friend, is as simple but as difficult it gets, is to sleep early. Okay. The number one way, how many of you, number one thing is to sleep early. Just sleeping early. सबसे simple. I'll tell you what, how, and how it results. Sleeping early, my friend. How many of you sleep after 12? Everyone just be honest and put your sleeping timings here. Yes, just put sleeping timings here and I'll tell you why it affects. Rajesh is saying 11. Second, Nirosha is saying 10:30. Swati is 11:30. Priyanka is saying 1 p.m. Poonam is saying 2 p.m. Preeti is saying 2 p.m. Atharva is saying 11:30, sometimes 12, but 11. Swati is saying 12:45. Shruti is saying 10:30. Neetaji is saying 1:30. Pawan is saying 10:30 or 11:30. Okay, 10:30, most difficult trying since years, 12 to 2. Okay, Vedha is saying 1:30. Swapnil Shah is saying 11:45. Okay. My dear friend, the first thing is to meditate, to exercise, okay, to do anything on your mind, to do puja, anything in your life you wish to do in the morning, at least you should get time, okay. You only get time if you sleep early. Getting it? You get time to do anything on your mind if you sleep early. The first thing we need to simplistically understand, the biggest issue is sleeping late. I'll just show this to you and we'll understand this. Two things. Am I saying just sleeping early will solve all your problems? There's another key to it. Okay? There are two things. With sleep, there's something else we need to do to fix, to get our mind disciplined. Okay? First is sleep, and the second is as important, because there are some people who doesn't sleep very late. Okay? I can see some are sleeping at 10, some are sleeping at 10:30, 11. Fine. But there's a second thing that they must not be doing well. Okay. And that is something I'll come to in just a bit. But let many of you thinking, sir, sleep early. What a big thing. I mean, I thought you were going to tell me some rocket science. Something very more interesting. Okay. Yeah. So let's understand number one, everyone. Why sleeping late is causing the issue to your mental health, your financial issues, and at the same time, it is causing problem in your financial health, relationship, everywhere. Let me just show this very quickly, and then we'll come to the second thing. See everyone, very, very quickly. I want you to see this. Okay? Just notice this. If you sleep, I want you to look at the left hand side now. Left hand side of this bar, okay, of the forward slash. If you sleep early, what happens? Naturally, you will build good habits. Okay? Look at the left hand side. Why you will build good habits? Any habit can be built only if you have time. Okay? If you sleep early, let's say you sleep by 10, even if you take 8 hours of sleep, you will wake up by 6. Okay? You'll build good habits. What are good habits? The first good habit is you might exercise, you might do meditation, you might sit in the sun, right? The good habits will be built. And number one thing beyond all this is, my dear friend, there is a clock. God has given us a natural clock. हमारे अंदर एक watch है. If you sleep between 10 to 2, that is a time when the energy healing happens of the brain. The body gets healed. And if you get that 10 to 2 sleep, number one, your body and mind gets healed. And if let's say you sleep by 9 or 10 and you wake up by 6, you are in sync with nature. Right? The moment you're sync with nature, what happens? Less thoughts, more calmer mindset, more loving feelings, more joyful feelings. And if you switch the clock, circadian rhythm उसे कहते हैं. If you change the clock, if you sleep by 10, 1, 2, you're changing the clock, inside body clock. Circadian rhythm, it changes, the body goes confused. Naturally, you invite anxiety, stress, and everything. So the clock is one of the big reasons that if that is set, a lot of things can work. So number one reason is everyone habit. Sleep early, you'll build good habits. If you build good habits, everyone, your thinking will get positive. For a moment, let's try and understand the negative side of it, because negative हमें पहले जल्दी समझ आता है. Let's look at everyone sleep and look at the right hand side, RHS. Let's say sleep late. What happens? Let's say you sleep at 12, 1, 2. Naturally, bad habits will be built. Bad habits matlab? The first bad habit is if you sleep late, the circadian rhythm is getting destroyed. खराब हो रही है. Second bad habit is you're not getting quality of sleep. More time on screen will destroy the brain. Okay. Bad habits is you might get up late, right? You will have to rush. You'll watch more mobile, right? All the bad habits will be start building. No exercise, you'll not get no time. Bad habits will lead to negative thinking. Naturally, you'll start thinking negative. Bad habits leads to negative thinking. How many of you think that bad habits lead to negative thinking? It is one of the big reasons. Bad habits leads to negative thinking. Type me in the chat box. Bad habits. If you're watching too much of Instagram, if you are, anything you're doing, any bad habit you have, that will naturally lead to. If you see the soldiers, people who are serving the country, they have good habits. Okay? They have more good habits. What is habit? Doing a thing every day. If you do a right thing every day, naturally, you'll have, if you have bad habits, negative thinking will be created. Negative thinking will lead to negative self-talk, right? अपने आप से negative बोलोगे. Naturally, the negative self-talk. I am not that good. Maybe people doesn't love me. Maybe this anxiety will never go. Maybe I have to live this way forever. I've tried everything. Nothing works in life. So negative self-talk होगा. Negative self-talk से guilt. You'll start feeling more guilty of what? Guilty of the bad habits. ठीक है? You'll feel more guilt, the feeling of guilt. You'll have low self-image, everyone. You'll think less about yourself. मैं इतना अच्छा नहीं हूँ, ठीक है? Look at people, they are doing so good. And you'll start worrying about future. Okay? The more low self-image, you'll start worrying about future and you'll have more anxiety. On the contrary, let's look at on the LHS side, everyone. Sleep early, naturally you will build good habits. Okay? How many of you think, let's say, if you sleep early, you build good habits, naturally you'll start thinking positive. How many of you have observed in your past, okay, I can see Priyanka, relatable, right? Rajesh ji, Gaurav. How many of you have observed when you have built good habits, at least you have done something, you have built good habits, at least you have done something right for a couple of days. एक प्रोडक्टिव फीलिंग हुआ, पकड़ो आप जल्दी सो गए या और आप पकड़ो 6 बजे 5 बजे उठ गए और दिन बड़ा प्रोडक्टिव गया, बहुत सारे काम हुए, ठीक है, अच्छी चीज़ें सुनी and you felt the day was good. How many of you felt that with good habits, you felt good inside? Just type me in the chat box. Yeah? Yeah, Nirosha is saying me, Munish is saying me, Atharva is saying me. Yeah? When you build good habits, naturally you start feeling good. Okay? Very simple things. आज exercise किया, अच्छा लगा. आज 2 काम ज़्यादा हुए, अच्छा लगा. Right? So very, very important, everyone. Good habits. Okay? When you build good habits, you start thinking positive. Everyone look at LHS. You start thinking good about yourself. You start talking good. The self-talk is, I can do it. This is not that difficult. Maybe I can do even better. Nothing is impossible. The self-talk becomes what? Everyone, very, very empowering and positive. Naturally, that leads to confidence feeling confident. Self-image, high. You start feeling that I can do it. I'm as good as anybody. The future, you get excited for future. Look at the bottom and you'll start feeling more peaceful about life. Okay? This is one of the very, very important key things that is leading. If you want to be mentally strong, everyone, number one thing is discipline. Discipline comes from the very, very core factor, and that is sleeping early. Imagine if you sleep by 10 and if you have, 7 hours is more than enough amount of sleep. If you sleep by 10, if you wake up by 5, how much time you have? Let's say 5 to 7 or 5 to 6, you work on your body, exercise kar rahe ho, you work on your mind, and you start your work by 6:30. How many of you think if you start your work by 6:30, you'll feel good about yourself most of the times? There is a higher probability. Just type HP. Okay? Atharva is saying me, Rajesh ji is saying, there is no guarantee, but there is higher probability. Just type HP. सुबह 6:30 बजे काम शुरू हो रहा है आपका, जो भी काम है. Okay? There's a higher, Poonam is saying me, yeah, Priyanka is saying. My dear friend, that is the key. The number one key is to have a strong mindset is to have, number one is to have strong mindset. Number one thing is to sleep early. And the second key, the second thing, the first is good night. The second key is, everyone guess what it is? To have a strong mindset. First is good night, sleeping early. What could be the second? Only the second. If you do that second, yeah, Neeta just held it. It's a good morning. Everyone, the best thing is sleep early and wake up early. And waking up early will happen naturally. Naturally it will happen. If you sleep early, naturally you'll wake up early. If you sleep early, if you wake up early, that's it. That will set your mind in a very, very, it'll put you into a very strong mindset. Okay? But how to do it? How many of you think if you sleep only for 9 days, for 9 days if you sleep early, let's say 10, maximum 10:30, and you wake up by 5:30 and give your mind and body just 30 minutes in the morning, how many of you think after 9 days, at least 20% improvement if you get, you'll take it? How many of you will take it? Just type me in the chat box. Munish is saying me. We are not saying life change हो जाएगा. नहीं. 20% भी जिंदगी बेहतर हो गई. You'll take it, right? Just type me. We'll come to that, Atharva. 9 days of sleeping early and waking up early and doing certain activities for 9 days. Your 20%, I'm not saying 100% life will improve. 20% you'll have a better life. And having 20% better life in 9 days is brilliant. ठीक है ना? Yeah, it is going to be brilliant. So, my dear friend, very, very simple. Very simple. What we're going to do is, people who are in jobs, I'll talk about that. So, my dear friend, the best thing is, you know, what you have to do is, we are going to have a 9 day journey. Okay. We are going to have a 9 day journey together. The simple thing we're going to do is, for 9 days only, ठीक है ना, जिंदगी भर कह रहे हम नहीं. If you think 20%, if you improve in your mental life, you'll take it. Then here's this opportunity that 9 days journey you have to have with me. I'm going to guide you with me and the entire group. What is the 9 day journey we're going to have together is this. Every day night for 9 days straight, we're going to meet at 9 o'clock. Okay. And in those 9 days, what is going to happen is, I'm going to help you drop your stress, the entire day stress. Not just through meditations, but various other techniques. We're going to have guests. Okay, every day somebody, not every day, but most days you will find some new person. Okay, I'll not be there all the time, but you'll see something interesting things they are bringing up. The everyday goal is going to be that your mental stress is dropped, you're motivated, you're inspired, okay, and your mind is calm, and you will help you to drift into a mental state where you'll naturally feel like going to sleep early. As the best way is, after the session itself will help you to go to sleep. Okay, it'll help you to fall asleep for 9 days. 9 days I'll be there. Few of the guests will be there. Okay, it's going to be, every day is going to be an amazing journey. That's night. You got to sleep early. 9. Number 1. Number 2 is in the morning. We're going to get up in the morning, and only 2 things we have to do. The first thing is, any exercise we have to do for 20 minutes, bare minimum. Any exercise, anything you wish to do. Okay, only for 9 days, huh? Not lifetime. Let's do it for 9 days and then we'll see. Every morning, 20 minutes exercise, any exercise. You do Surya Namaskar, you do dancing. Okay. You do any goddamn thing. And that is for the body. And for the mind, every night around 12 to 1 p.m., I'll put a very fresh musical meditation. It's going to be so much fun. It'll have breath work. It'll have very unique meditation and music to it. Every day, 9 days, it's going to be fresh new meditation for you every morning. Okay. So what you have to do is, just in the morning, you have to work on your body. Any exercise you choose. And for the mind, you got to work on your mind. Just listen to that audio which I'll be putting and just do that. Okay. Very properly, precisely designed to calm your brain, to get your emotions in a very motivated state. Okay. And to put you into life so that you can go out and just crush it. Okay. Getting it? So in the morning, for 9 days, you have to commit yourself. If you want to have a better life, at least 20%. And trust me, it will change. You have to commit for 9 days. Come every night at 9 p.m. for 30, 35 to 40 minutes. Okay. I and guest will be there. It's beautiful. They'll be there. In those 9 days, you'll see them. And in the morning, exercise, anything you do. And plus, every fresh musical meditation, you'll find it. Okay. And it's going to be very amazing. Trust me. It's not going to be like just boring stuff. You'll have a great time. And especially designed and narrated in my voice. Okay. And what do you have to do? How many of you have got it? There are certain steps I'll ask you to follow. How many of you are following what I'm saying up till now? Just type FY in the chat box. Yes, if you're following what I'm saying up till now. Yeah. Fantastic. Atharva is saying following. Poonam, Swati. And number, yes, Nirosha. Fantastic. 20%, I'm very confident your life will be much in a beautiful space. Now, very, very important. Can everybody participate? Your sleep tools help me a lot. Munesh is saying your sleeping tools help me a lot in getting to sleep very soon. Thank you, Munesh. So can everybody participate? No, it is not. Everybody cannot participate in it. Okay, only few people can participate. What is the criteria? We don't want everybody, we want only committed people. How many of you truly committed to make your life better? 20%. If you're truly committed, just type TC in the chat box. Okay, just type TC. It is free. I'm charging no rupees here. I've never charged anybody in our community for anything for the sessions that I take. Okay, yes, thank you. I can see Rajesh is truly committed, Shreya is truly committed, Gaurav is truly committed. If you're truly committed, 9 days you have to put just for 9 days. And the 9 days starts when? I'll tell you everything what you have to do. The things become very interesting right now. Okay, please pay very good attention right now. मेरे साथ रहिए. If you want to do it, the very first step is you have to take the assessment test. Okay, there's a small assessment test, right? If you have not taken the assessment test, kindly just, if you're in the WhatsApp group or if you have my number, just go out, reach out. In the website, you will find the assessment. You have to take the assessment, your personal assessment, to see what is the score, where is your mental health. Because we have to see, this is not going to be like just wake up and sleep every day. No, we want to have data. You should have a data. Yeah, this much I was at this level. Let's say on the 1 on 10 scale, I was at 2 in my mental health. After 9 days, I reached to 7, 8, 9 or 10 on 10. You got to be able to measure your data, right? So the first thing you have to do is you have to take a assessment test. If you have not taken the assessment test, I request you to please take. Otherwise, please do not have this 9 days. It's useless. Okay? Because you should have a measuring. For example, if you are overweight and you take certain challenge with a dietitian or you go to the gym, you measure your weight, right? पहले मैं 80 किलो था. अब 3 महीने के बाद मैं 65 किलो हो गया हूँ. 15 किलो मैंने वजन कम किया. So you have certain data, right? You just don't go to gym like crazy. So this way, for mental health, we should have a data. Okay, so data point number 1 is self-assessment test, right? So everyone, the first thing you should take assessment test. That's the first thing, and it is going to be with you. Okay, so if you have not taken the assessment test, I request you to take it. That's the first thing. Okay, and give yourself certain score. Yes, here's the, if you have not gone through the assessment test, I've shared the link in the chat box. The first thing is go through the assessment test and check where's your mental health. Okay, because after 9 days we can measure it. Fantastic. Number 1. Number 2 thing is you got to record a video. Okay? You're not going to share. You don't have to share. Before starting the 9-day challenge, this 9-day journey to better mental life, you record a small video for yourself. Do not share. We are not asking for it. How are you feeling now before you take the challenge? So tomorrow we're going to start the challenge. Tell yourself, how are my thoughts? Too many thoughts, rushing thoughts, anxious thoughts. And how are my feelings? Fearful feelings, anxious feelings. Just mention your mental health to yourself. Okay, keep it very private before starting the 9-day challenge. How many of you are going to record that video for yourself before starting the 9-day challenge? Just type I in the chat box. You do not have to share with anyone. This is your private thing, right? Very private. Okay. Just record. After 9 days, you can delete it. No problem. But you got to know what's your mental health. The second criteria is, as I said, first is take a self-assessment test. Second is before 9-day challenge, just record कि भाई मेरे को ऐसा अपनी भाषा में record करके रख दो. First, fantastic. That's the second step. Number 2 thing is very, very important is, if somebody is watching the video right now, you got to do the same thing as well, okay? Very, very important. Yes. Then, the third important thing is 9 days you got to attend. 9 days, 9 nights. You got to attend every day, right? Very, very important. Every night. The challenge starts, because it starts from night. Morning se start nahi hota hai. 9 days we are calculating to check our mental health. And it starts from tomorrow night. So tomorrow night and day after tomorrow morning is 1 day. Okay. So that's how you're going to calculate 9 days. Okay. So third thing is you got to attend every night at 9 p.m. our session for 9 days. कुछ भी हो, ईरान ने कहा बम गिराया या इजराइल ने कहा बम गिराया, दुनिया की कहा न्यूक्लियर कुछ हो गया, doesn't matter. You just need to focus for 9 days. Discipline, my friend. Discipline is more difficult. Why? Because so many distractions will come. चलो आज फिल्म को चले जाते हैं, आज पार्टी को चले जाते हैं, ठीक है, बस 9 दिन के लिए कमिट कर लो, कोई डिस्ट्रैक्शन नहीं, कुछ नहीं, कुछ नहीं. Every night at 9 p.m. And if somebody is watching the recording, we can change the date, okay? Yeah. But for right now, people who are live, it's 9 p.m. for 9 nights. If you want 20% betterment in your life, discipline comes at a cost. You got to pay it. You pay something for it. Okay? 9 nights, you got to attend every night. I'm going to be there. I'm going to help you out. आफ्टर 9 दिन के बाद आप तबाही मचा दो, ठीक है. 10वें दिन आप चाहे वो करो, 4 बजे सो जाओ, 12 बजे उठो, बस 9 दिन. यू नो, यू हैव सीन दैट डायलॉग शाहरुख खान का, 70 मिनट 70 मिनट तुम्हारी जिंदगी बदल सकते हैं. हाँ, सिमिलरली 9 nights can change not your zindagi but 20% of your life, and which you're ready to take it. Okay. The third thing is 9 nights you got to come every night. And fourth is everyone. Fourth thing is something very important is every morning you decide. Okay. Every morning you decide what's the time you are going to start your day or start your routine. If it is physical health पे आपको जो भी सूर्य नमस्कार करना है, जिम जाना है, जुम्बा करना है, you decide that time and please do it. And in the morning, you're going to do exercise and the one simple meditation, which is going to be very short, 15 minutes. The musical meditation I'll share. You have to do it every morning. Okay? Any exercise, any meditation. Okay? And what you have to do is very, very important. You have to put a sentence. If you finish the morning thing, the only thing you have to do right now, I mean, every morning, the first morning you have to just write, you know, what do you have to write? You have to simply write, and that is, you just have to write. I'll just show this. You have to write and send in the group. Day, if it's day 1, complete, feeling whatever. Just write a sentence. Feeling good, feeling amazing, whatever you're feeling, just have to write this sentence. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, like that, day 9. Optional, short 10 seconds video, if you could put in our group, it would be next level amazing. Got it? That's the fourth thing. Got it? It's day 1, complete, feeling what? Day 3, complete, feeling what? Okay? Fantastic. How many of you have got it? If you have got it, just type GI in the chat box. And we're not starting tonight. आज आपको जो सोना है, जितने बजे सोना है सो जाओ, कल रात से. Got it, right? Fantastic. Now, that's important. Thank you. I'm reading your comments. Very, very important. Fantastic. Very nice. ये हो गया. Very nice. If you could put 10 seconds video, nothing like it. If not, just day 1, feeling dash. Okay. Very nice. The next thing is, yeah. And people who are going to complete the 9-day, they will get a certificate of day 9-day completion certificate. Okay. Very, very simple, beautiful certificate you are going to get. And this is temporarily made. We're going to make it even more beautiful for you. Okay. I'll just show this to you. It'll be written and it'll be given to you. Okay. Fantastic. You see this? Yes. Two Naked Minds, certificate of completion. This is to certify that has successfully completed the 9-day challenge to a better life. Okay, your name will be there. Let's say it is Pawan Parmar, Swati, and whoever who completes it will get a certificate 9 days. But certificate is just that, you know, you did something for yourself. Okay, na? That's very, very important. Right? So these are the things. And one last thing, everyone. I just want to tell you, yeah. So who can participate? people who are watching the recorded video or people who are here right now live, not all of you can attend. Okay. I'm going to share a small Google form. Okay. For registration, free registration of people who are going to commit to 9-day challenge. ठीक है. जो उस फॉर्म में नहीं है वो नहीं है. For example, tomorrow night finishes and somebody says, sir, I want to start. No. Or let's say somebody has attended now and he has not filled the registration form via Google form. He will not be nominated for the group. Okay. And every day we're going to motivate people and we will know who has taken the challenge. Okay. And I am committing myself as well with you guys. I'll be a member. I'll be there in this 9-day challenge with you. I'm also taking up the challenge. Okay. So people who are going to take up the challenge, only people who register, it's free, only they are accepted as part of the challenge. Okay. Got it? And I'll know who are they, and so we can also, motivate you, track you, help you out. So people just दिमाग से नहीं होगा, I am ready, I am truly committed. No, you got to just, you got to mention it. So everyone, right now also I'm sharing the link for registration, free registration. Also in the group I'll share. Yes, job की बात हम करेंगे. कैसे, if you're in job, what to do. So my dear friends, a Google form link is shared in the chat box. Anybody who's watching in the recording, maybe you can see below the recording somewhere, you'll get that Google form link. Only if you register your name, okay, and fill in just 2 or 3 simple questions are there. Nothing like that. Only then we will consider you. Otherwise, and also the link will be shared only to those people of the challenge who are going to attend the 9-day challenge. It will not be distributed to everybody. Okay. Right? You getting it? Fantastic. So kindly check the Google form in the chat box, and also I'll share it. Okay. Also only those people who are going to attend. Sir, hearing is so relaxing. Sir, hearing you is so relaxing. मुझे अभी नींद आ रही है. Definitely I'm going to complete this challenge. Fantastic. Munesh is saying done. That is the power, everyone. Fantastic. Beautiful. So everyone, the last few things. Yes. So yes, not everybody. 4-5 लोग भी हो ना, काफी है. I am number 1 and Munish is joined. Priyanka has joined. Swati has joined. And rest of you just watch the success stories. Okay? You can stay behind and just watch. Because nothing, strong mindset कोई ऐसे ध्यान करने से या गुरुजी को सुनने से नहीं होता है. डिसिप्लिन से ही माइंडसेट सही होता है. और हमारे सोल्जर्स ये दिखाते हैं. हमारे सोल्जर्स चले नहीं जाते हैं दुनिया छोड़ के किसी बाबा जी के आश्रम में. ठीक है ना? वो डिसिप्लिन से सोते हैं, डिसिप्लिन से उठते हैं, अपने शरीर पे काम करते हैं, अपने मन पे काम करते हैं, और ऐसे खतरों में जाते हैं, ऐसे खतरों में उतरते हैं जो आम इंसान के लिए नामुमकिन है, और वो करके दिखाते हैं. ठीक है? बिकॉज उनका माइंड स्ट्रांग है. सो जस्ट माय फ्रेंड, वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, दिस इज द थिंग दैट इज रियली गोइंग टू हेल्प यू आउट. ओके, stop chasing for courses, stop chasing for other people who are coming on Instagram and saying अगर आपको एंजाइटी हो रही है इतने टाइम में हम गायब कर देंगे, ये कर देंगे, वो कर देंगे. कोई कुछ नहीं करेगा, आपको ही कुछ करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है? Yes, stop chasing for mentor. Okay, and just do this process. And anything you read, anybody who's watching right now, just want to tell you, if you want anything related to mental health, if you want to know more, the more in-depth, the best in-depth courses that you can ever get are all freely available. You go to Two Naked Minds. Okay. And there, you just check for mental health category. I mean, you'll get nowhere in the planet Earth that in-depth courses. If you're going through any phobias, if you are having generalized anxiety, or if you're having health anxiety, we have covered CBT, we have covered hypnotherapy, neurological levels, spiritual levels, breathwork, everything is there. Because I really want people, who are just, kind of looting people who are going through mental health issues, उनके डर का इस्तेमाल करके उनको लूट रहे हैं, तो लूट मैं इसलिए मैं फ्री दे रहा हूँ, आप जाके एक्सेस करो, ठीक है. बट इफ यू रियली वांट हैंड होल्ड थिंग, प्लीज ज्वाइन. ओके, fantastic. So let's come to this, everyone. In the last 5 minutes we're ending. Fantastic. So here we are. So everyone, we start when? Tomorrow we start first night. We are going to start first night. First morning is 1 day. Anybody who's watching, people who are watching live, we start the 9-day journey tomorrow night at 9 p.m. And day after tomorrow, which is going to be the first morning, is going to be your day 1 complete. Okay, fantastic. So we're going to start tomorrow 9 p.m. Second, who can participate? As I said, only people who are going to fill this registration form. And if anybody is watching the recording 2 hours before, अगर कल 7 बजे के बाद ये registration close हो जाएगा, ठीक है? And you cannot participate. Fine? Yes. So fill it before that. Number 2, number last is, what is the last thing? What to do? What to do? Decide sleeping time and decide wake up time, everyone. Very, very important. You just have to decide कि मेरे को कौन सा टाइम पे सोना है, ठीक है? What time you have to sleep, decide what time you have to wake up. Okay, and just do that. Every night after the session itself will help you to go to sleep. Okay, will calm your mind. Okay, and if you want, will also additional, I'll send you certain audio in the group, so you can, even after the session, if you're feeling difficult to sleep, I'll even add certain video audios to you, so that that will help you to sleep. ठीक है? मॉर्निंग में उठना, मॉर्निंग में उठना इजी है, रात को जल्दी सोना मुश्किल है. That's the thing. Yes, so that's the thing. Please also add gratitude journal. Yes, we're going to add gratitude journal at nights. Okay, a lot of things we're going to add, wonderful things every night for 9 days. Fantastic. And that's what I'm saying. It's going to be, every day is not going to be same. रोज आके वही चीज कर रहे हैं. It's going to be a lot of fun every day, so you can have a great time. Okay, fantastic. And what else? Yes, and the last very important thing, every day when you complete, everyone, you just have to write day 1, whichever you complete, feeling dash. Okay, very nice. Okay, fantastic. I logged in 2 Naked Minds. However, I was getting payment screen for certain courses. Okay, so what has happened is we have moved to another domain. So, very important, from tomorrow morning 6 to tomorrow evening 6, or let's say kal raat 12 baje tak, I'll take away any payment options that are there on 2 Naked Minds. People who are watching, our community members, please get access to whatever you want. I'll take away all the payment regarded thing. Okay, get everything, you'll get it tomorrow for free. After 12 tomorrow night, whatever the charges that are there, that will be there for people who will be joining later on, right? Okay, fantastic. So make sure you get access tomorrow morning 6 से लेके कल रात 12 बजे तक. Everything will be free for only members. Anybody who's watching, just get the membership, guys, and you'll get all the goodies, everything, you'll get it. Yes, fantastic. Okay, thank you. So we done. Fantastic. Anything else? Let me just show. Okay, fine, everyone. And also I would say this is in the group, I'll share a goal card. Please write that goal card, and if possible, just share it in the group. That goal card will also help you to boost up your energy. Okay, you got to commit to something, not just mentally. For example, if you could just fill this goal card. Yes, fantastic. Let me just show this to you. This is the goal card. You got to make the decision for the 9-day journey to a better life. I'm no longer a victim of anxiety. I'm reclaiming my mind, my peace, and my life. I will show up, take action, and trust the process. Put your name, put your signature, digital, any which way, and just share it in the group. Okay? You have time. Just do this. Okay? Got it? Fantastic. That's it. The goal card will be shared in the group. The Google form will be shared in the group. I'll share the recording. And after 7, the registration will be closed. Okay? So, how many of you really think it would be fantastic? How many of you really want to see after 9 days, where's your mental health? Okay. And after 9 days, just type in the chat box, everyone. How many of you are really curious to see the increase in 20% growth in your mental health? to see a better version. I'm not saying your life will change. Trust me that you will have a better version of yourself, and that will be enough. You'll love it. If you can get that 20% in 9 days, you would want to continue to take it to maybe 90%. Okay, fantastic. I can see messages. Vedahi, Preeti, Rajesh ji, Rohit. Fantastic. Poonam. And trust me, this is only for the community members. No outside members are here. And anybody who's in the Inner Rebel group, it is only for you. Okay, fantastic. Very nice. Thank you so much. And yes, and anybody in future who's watching this video, only if you have taken the membership of the Inner Rebel community, you can get into the 9-day journey and you can see wonderful results. Okay, so here we go. We pack it up, everyone. Last concluding lines. 9-day journey to a better mental health, to overall life, starts from tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Make sure अपना खाना वाना पहले कर लो, हो सके तो, ठीक है? 9 बजे आओ. I'll help you to sleep, to put your stress across, to put your stress away. 9-day, and then wake up in the morning. Please check out for a wonderful meditation, right? That I'll be putting. And please do that meditation, do any exercises. If you wish to share your photographs, if you're okay with that, that will inspire the community. I'll share my photos as well. Okay. At least put a message. Day 1 complete. I am feeling dash. Okay. So yes, day 1 starts tomorrow. Attend tomorrow night. Wake up tomorrow morning. Do any exercise and do the meditation that I'll be sharing. And that meditation is only available for people who are of the Inner Rebel community. Outside members will not get access to this meditation. Okay, fantastic. One more last thing, that meditation will be available on Two Naked Minds. Okay, you have to just go on Two Naked Minds. I'll tell you where you can get it. Okay, that will not be put in the group. अगर मैं ऐसे ही group में डाल दूँ तो फिर what is the value of people who have really taken action for 9 days? Okay, it is only for the cream people. So that meditation will be available every morning. Very special, beautiful meditation. That's it. This 9-day journey is going to be very beautiful. The beauty about this is that 9 days after, you'll see a better mindset. You'll have clarity of thoughts. Your emotions will be more stable, more nicer, much better. You'll feel more peaceful, calmer. You'll feel mentally more stronger than before. Number 1. Number 2, it's going to be entertaining, right? Every night I'm going to be there. Certain guests will be there as the time goes. You'll find different guests from different fraternity, different areas of life who are really good. They'll guide you in this way, right? So that is going to be more exciting. Something different is going to happen every day at night. And the morning, the beauty is that every day there are going to be different meditations. Okay? So that is also exciting. ऐसे नहीं कि रोज उठ के वही exercise वही करो. नहीं, exercise आप जो चाहो वो करो. लेकिन जो mind के लिए, I call it mind को strong करने वाला strong mindset meditation. It's going to be given to you, and every day is going to be different. Strong mindset meditation, and it is going to be musical. It's going to be fun. So so you don't get bored every day, right? Fantastic, everyone. Let's do this. So see you tomorrow night. And if you're truly excited, everyone just type in the chat box TE. TE matlab truly, truly excited. Yes. Okay, Rajesh ji saying, I can't find the website. Swati saying, I can't find the website. Can you please help? Maybe, yes, Swati. I think you shared with me the website. But by the way, the website name is, okay, anybody who's here, is Two Naked Minds. Let me just show this. Naked का spelling थोड़ा सा, I think Swati आपसे गलत हो गया होगा, इसलिए मिला नहीं. So let's do this, everyone. I'll just show this to you. How to go on website. I want to just share this before we move. Here we go. What you have to do is, everyone, go on the website. Okay, fantastic. You just have to go on. You can just type www. Or just TWONAKED, not C, NAK, Two Naked, and TWONAKED, Two Naked Minds.com. Bang. You'll just find you're reaching there. What happened? Wait a second. Did I put something number wrong? Two Naked Minds. Give me a second. Maybe just give me www. There's some nakedminds.com. Certain DNS issues. Okay, maybe. Okay. So I put something wrong. Okay, fine. So you'll reach here on this www.twonakedminds.com. You'll reach here. And you can just go here and explore programs. Fantastic. And my dear friend, here, what is going to happen is you can just check for the categories. The most important two categories is first is mental health. You'll see mental health related programs here. Okay, for generalized anxiety, health anxiety. Please watch the foundation first. Okay, everything is there: hypnotherapy, CBT, breath work, every kind of thing is there for mental health. And the second most important thing is you just have to go find world of meditation. You'll find as the time is gonna go, you'll find different types of meditations. Okay, so you're gonna as the time gonna go, you're gonna see meditations. You can see the categories you can enjoy. For example, you can check the category. Let me just show this to you. Go on here, then you go and you can see different categories under meditation. You will also find like this. For example, doors of confidence. Activate self belief with SRK. You know, uh, Become great like Muhammad Ali. Whatever. If you want to have meditations like, for example, on emotional healing, you're going to have balanced chakra meditation and all that. So these are the two categories that especially you should focus on is mental health, and second is world of meditation, right? Yes, the meditation, people who are watching today, the meditations are not there active. They're going to be put from tomorrow to day after tomorrow. You're going to start the morning. Yes, you'll find them inside there in world of meditation. I'll tell you which meditation you have to do, and you'll see the meditation from day after tomorrow. Okay, got it? Fantastic. Also, one last thing, the night session, we will also have a communication. You will also get a chance to communicate and express your feelings at night with one of the members. I'll put you in a room. You just have to join every night. I just forgot. Join every night with an unknown name if you want for the 9-day journey. Any unknown name you can just mention, like what do you just, let's say a guy is there, you can just type Biribul. Join the Zoom link with any name, and we're going to put you into rooms, and I'll ask you to just have a conversation with each other so that you can just express your heart out. Because I also feel people are very lonely these days, and they do not get a safe space to express themselves. So these night journeys will also help you to connect with each other. You can just, I'll help you how to communicate. You like what to speak. Isse kya bolu main? I'll tell you what you can speak, and I'll curate that. I'll facilitate that. And if there is a guest, he will facilitate that. So 5 to 10 minutes of, expressing yourself every day, that will also help you, because many issues, mental health issues also happen because people are too lonely, and everything they keep within themselves, they do not express themselves. Okay, so there will be a listener who will listen to you and will guide you, and vice versa. Okay, so your also chance will come, you listen to other, and you'll be a mentor for those 10-15 minutes. Okay, so a lot of things are going to be, that's the confession rooms. I'm going to put you in live rooms. So let's do it from day after tomorrow. Okay, is that fine? Fantastic. Any questions we have? 9-day journey car recording. Yes, people who are going to register and who are going to be there, only they're going to get the 9-day journey recording. Yes, so 9-day journey ka recording milega. Fantastic. Yeah, Swati found it. That's a great initiative. So how long would the session be every day? Can we please know? The night sessions will be there for 35 to 40 minutes. 9 से 9:40 तक रहेगा रात के session 9 दिन के लिए. Okay, the morning thing is just a meditation which I'll be sharing, which is going to be very powerful, which will go not more than 15 minutes. तो सुबह मन के लिए आपको बस 15 मिनट देने हैं. और एक्सरसाइज के लिए whatever exercise you wish to do, you can do it for 20 minutes. As the time goes by, we will also introduce certain fitness people. If in times to come, we will also have live morning sessions where you will have people who will help you to take the live sessions, physical fitness, like a Zumba or maybe any kind of a yoga session. We'll also conduct that live very soon. But till then, you got to do the live meditations all by yourself. I'll be putting them fresh every day in the session. Fantastic. So, okay, any question? Okay. So, yes. So, Atharva ka question, sir. My question is night ka hai mera, right? So, anybody who has a night job, night shift, as I think I've spoken to you, Atharva, and to anybody who's watching, I would highly request you for a long term, if you think about long term implications, working throughout the night and then sleeping maybe in the morning, 3 baje, 5 baje, kaam khatam karke, it is not going to help you, right? So I would request you to, if possible, look for a normal job, which ask you to, do not have a night shift. ठीक है? I mean, that's the way. You can have money, you can have name, but if you do not have health, what's the point? अगर आप नेचर के खिलाफ जाके जियोगे तो भरपाई तो करनी पड़ेगी कभी ना कभी. तो I would request you to at least, if it is very difficult to look for a better job immediately, yes, give yourself 2 months, 3 months. Make sure you work, in daytime, and you get time to sleep early, maybe 10, 11. If it's very difficult, 12 at least, if you have night shift, but not more than that. Because naturally, if you go against the nature, the circadian clock will completely go off, and in some time you cannot do anything with your mind then. ठीक है ना? आप 2 बजे, अब बस 2-3 बजे रोज सोते जाओ और बस 10-11 बजे उठते जाओ. Naturally, you will invite anxiety, stress. Naturally, the heart will start beating faster. The digestion will go wrong. So you are inviting problems. हवा अपने आप एक प्रवाह से बहती है, नदी अपने आप एक प्रवाह से बहती है. हर कोई सिंक में जी रहा है नेचर के साथ. सूरज कभी कहता नहीं यार थोड़ा सा हम आज लेट उठते हैं. ठीक है, सूरज अपने टाइम पे उठता है, अपने टाइम पे चला जाता है. The nature is having a beautiful time because it is in sync with each other. Everything is synchronicity is there. With us, we are going against the nature, and that's why we are paying the price. So, dear Atharva, try to find a job. Maybe थोड़ा कम पैसा भी मिल जाए, but हमारी सेहत सही तो सब सही. If the health is bad, how can you enjoy a life? करोड़ों रुपए बैंक में है, बट इस्तेमाल करने के लिए ना वो शरीर सही है, ना वो मन सही है. तो वो करो, ठीक है? बट टिल देन मैनेज द वे यू कुड, till you shift your job. Long term, make sure you have a proper job that is daytime. ठीक है? क्योंकि अगर हेल्थ खराब हो गई तो एक ही प्रॉब्लम होती है. ठीक है? You only want your health to get on track. ठीक है? When the health is bad, you don't even worry about the job, anyone. ठीक है? तो health is wealth. So that is the way. Okay, thank you so much everyone. So see you tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Okay, the day one starts. I'll keep the updates in the group. Okay, everyone, good night. And if possible, just type in the chat box, everyone. LYA. LYA is love you all. And everyone, I want you to say I am committed before we leave, okay? Just say I love you all and just say I am committed. Okay, if you're truly committed, let's do this. Okay, just say everyone, I've unmuted you. Just say it louder. I am committed and love you all. First is I'll take my hand up and say, I am
I
committed.
am committed, sir.
I am
Totally.
committed.
Love you all.
committed.
I am committed. Love you all.
Fantastic.
I am committed.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
I am very much committed.
Beautiful. I'm very much committed. Nice. See you all tomorrow night. Thank you so much. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you. Loads of love.
Good night, sir.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you.
Good night. Good night.